Welcome back to a brand new Axis and Allies video for 1941. Today we're going to be playing as the Axis in this game. I did one as the Russians. I also did one as just the Americans, but this video we're going to be going and playing just as the Germans. And in this game I will say the Axis have a pretty massive advantage. And I will go ahead and show you guys what you can do to steamroll your way as Germany in 1941. So, immediately, don't be this Russian player. Don't be this guy. Immediately removing your 2 tanks from the game. That is something you do not want to be doing as Russia. So, Germany, you could take this so many different ways. So many different ways. You could just get a bunch of infantry, just focus Russia down. You get double tanks, just do tons of different things, but it's very, very easy to win as Germany. So I could do like a sea line. I kind of do want to do a little bit of a sea line, see if it is somewhat possible, but no, we're gonna go for the standard opening that I believe is going to be the best for anyone all around. The best all-around opening, and I believe that is going to be a single fighter. I'm going to go ahead and click done. Next, you're going to delete the Navy. You're going to delete all of the UK Navy. So to do that, you're going to send in all of these guys here. These 2 guys, they can actually reach Sea Zone 8. Now, it's a little bit interesting because in the out-of-box version, it kind of looks like they're not connected, but they are in fact connected. There's a little opening through Ireland and the United Kingdom. You can actually send them here, and then send them here into Sea Zone 8. Next we have, actually I think I'm gonna not send that destroyer. I'm gonna send only 2 submarines into that battle. And then next, the Africa battle. Yes, the Africa battle. So for the Africa battle, you always want to do this. You could get pretty unlucky, but this is generally a very good move to always be doing. So pretty much you're going to go ahead and take 2 infantry from Southern Europe and send the tank from North Africa, as well as the bomber from Germany that could reach, as well as the Southern Europe fighter into that battle. You could also use this fighter and this fighter into the battle, but then you'd have to land them into North Africa, which could immediately get destroyed by the USA player next turn. So you don't want to send in those guys. This fighter plus that bomber should be just enough to win those battles. Next, over here in Barbarossa, we could in fact attack West Russia, but Russia actually kind of has a pretty good army stack waiting for us. Let's see what it looks like. We got 7-4. That could be very good. It could be bad for us if Russia counterattacks. So I think I'm going to play it a little bit safe. I don't think we're going to attack that. Instead, these fighters are going to attack the Navy. They're going to be attacking this guy here. Send them all to this way. We could, in fact, attack Karelia quite easily and hold that. So in this case, that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be sending everyone into Karelia. Turn 1 is Germany. Generally, you can't really use any of your fighters in Barbarossa. They should be going over here into your Navy, into these little initial naval conflicts, as well as into Africa. And then if you're able to, attack with your tanks and infantry this way, but don't put them in a position where, like, hey, it's looking kind of questionable. If we do happen to take West Russia and the Germans have the Soviets have a ton of infantry here, they could re-attack that. That's, we don't really want to be doing that, even though we could easily take West Russia. So in this case, I'm just going to take Karelia, play it very safe. We're not in any rush to take over the Axis or take over the Allies right now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I'm also going to move this guy here to Sea Zone 17. Maybe make it a little bit questionable for the AI to take out my transport. And then we took out that aircraft carrier right there. And the fighter couldn't really attack us because we're submarines. They have no destroyer in their fleet. Another interesting move that you could do as Germany is, instead of taking this transport, dropping it off in Anglo-Egypt, Sudan, you just take 1 infantry and then you immediately take over Gibraltar. And then that's going to enable the subs here to immediately kill this fighter, since the fighter won't have anywhere to land. That's also an interesting strategy. I don't think I think it's pretty good to immediately take out that fighter, but this game we're just going to play very standard. So Krylia, very easy battle. This C-zone, this battle right here, I'll go ahead and remain. Take one casualty, we'll put it on our battleship. There we go. Beautiful. We didn't take a single casualty from that battle. Next, Anglo-Egypt, Sudan. We're going to get incredible odds in that battle. And we ended up winning. So now non-combat move. This plane can reach back into Southern Europe. This guy can reach back into Germany or Southern Europe. You actually do want to put this guy into Southern Europe because the UK player will sometimes do some battles here, and they'll send their transports into C-Zone 27. Now, if they put their transports in C-Zone 7 here, this bomber, if you put it in Southern Europe, can immediately 1, 2 hit this guy and go 1, it's 1, 2, 3, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, and immediately attack their stuff here. Even if you didn't have Egypt, I mean, if you had this bomber here, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and land to Egypt. So in this case, I could leave it into Germany, but actually, I could leave it in Germany or Western Europe. I could leave it in Western Europe, actually. Western Europe is an even more interesting place for the bomber because it could hit a ton of lone transports out here. I think that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to go transport fishing. If I leave this bomber here, it could also still 1, 2, 3, 4 hit these guys here and land into Egypt. That's why Egypt is such a powerful location in this game. So I'm going to put my bomber out here just so it could hit absolutely everything, make the Allies' days miserable. And this guy could also, since he has so much range, he could go 1, 2, 3 and already support Barbarossa over here. That's already going to be an incredible position to put that guy in. For this, I'm going to simply move these guys back, these 3 infantry, into Eastern Europe. This guy could go here. These 2 fighters can go into Eastern Europe. Actually, this fighter doesn't have enough movement, unfortunately. I'm going to put this guy here. This guy can go into Southern Europe. And this guy can go into... This is actually a little bit questionable. This is a little bit questionable, actually. Let me redo that one. These fighters, I think we'll just land them there. We'll land them there. I want to have at least 2 guys, though. We'll undo all these moves. Boom, boom. We're going to soft hold Eastern Europe. I'm going to put 2 guys there. Now, I want to keep 2 guys here and then a tank if I wanted to reinforce a tank. I want to keep these guys ready to go back into Egypt in case if the UK doesn't attack my transport. These guys, I'm going to keep the bomber here. The bomber. I'll keep him in this area to go fishing. And I'll keep these guys here. And I'll keep these infantry here. This guy could go ahead and move over to Eastern Europe. Yeah, that should be fine. If the Soviet Union does attack Eastern Europe, they're going to lose their tanks next turn. So that should be, yeah, I think this is the best opening we could do. And yeah, that looks to be it. Go ahead and place our brand new fighter into Germany. Looks like the UK is going to be going for our battleship and submarine fleet there. Took out a submarine, that's okay. We do have our other 2 submarines alive, so we can actually re-attack C-Zone 8 there. Take out their destroyer. And now look at this. Look at this juicy transport ready to be destroyed. And yes, 1, 2, 3, yeah, this bomber's applying a ton of pressure already. It looks like the UK hasn't actually taken my stuff out yet. So that is very, very good for us. The Soviets could re-attack the Middle East, though. But I think we should be fine. All right, so German production. So after that initial fighter build, next, pretty much just infantry. Kind of just observe this position. I think infantry is just going to be pretty much all around good. So we'll go for infantry, and then we could get a tank, but I'm just going to go for infantry. And next, we could now attack Archangel there. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We could attack West Russia. And now the Soviet Union will have to pull troops away from the Caucasus in order to protect Russia, because I have Archangel. And down here, we could already start doing some more stuff. So we could bring these two guys, drop them off in there. I could also send in this guy into the Middle East to start some trading. Start some trading indeed. These guys could attack the Belgian Congo, but I don't really feel that good about it. This guy can't actually reach. Actually, we'll send this guy there. Send that guy there. Go ahead and try to take over all of Africa. So send that guy there. Send these two guys there. This guy could go here, attack that, and yeah, that should be it. Just attack though here. We'll take that transport. We'll attack this destroyer. I'll send in, I guess, the 2 planes from that zone. Attack the transports. We attack Middle East, West Russia. Archangel. This sea zone, yeah, this Germany is overpowered in this game. They are so powerful. Non-combat, I'm just going to move these guys back. And, you know, actually, the UK can't even land troops here at this point. I'm going to send these guys to Southern Europe. This guy's going to go over here and start the, you know, continue to apply pressure in the Pacific for some random transports. I could have also sent him down here in this 27, but I think we should be fine. No one can actually naval invade our territory here in Anglo-Egypt, Sudan, so we should be fine. I have more troops ready to send into Africa if need be. And that is looking pretty good for us. Build some more infantry. Alright, so now the United Kingdom finally took out my transport in Egypt, so now I'm going to be a little bit starved in Egypt at this point. Alright, so now we built some more infantry. I'll go ahead and build probably, so now I'm starting to get a lot of money. I'm going to go ahead and get 3 infantry and a fighter. Alright, so now we just go ahead, send 3, 4, we'll send in 5. We'll send in 5. Actually, hold on. I want to keep 1 guy in Ukraine. Send in 5. Send in 5 indeed. And this, yeah, we'll send in, let's see, what can we do here? This guy attack there? No, he can't. No matter what, this submarine is going to die, so I'm just going to have him fight these guys. Fight them to the bitter end. Union of South Africa is mine. I might as well take that. Over here, seem to be fine. We'll just go right there. And yeah, Africa is falling to the Axis. I'll send these guys here, and I'll send in this guy here. He can move 3 already. These guys, they can, yeah, might as well move them into that battle. Might as well. Alright, so there we go. And now we fight. See this season? Oh, we do take out a destroyer, and we take out 2 destroyers. Oh my gosh, that is so bad for the US. This submarine. Oh my god. Okay, West Russia. Yeah, it's over. It's just, there's been no struggle playing as Germany here. It is just way too easy. Way too easy. Anyone reach here? No. Alright, well, since these guys are dead, I'm going to keep 2 guys here. Maybe 4 guys here so these guys don't attack Western Europe. I'll keep this guy here, actually. Get ready to attack the US fleet yet again. These guys are almost able to reach me, but not quite. This bomber will apply some more pressure that way, and at this point I can just pretty much bring all my troops closer and closer to Russia. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll purchase these guys, place them down. We're going to be attacked in the Middle East by the United Kingdom. We should be able to pretty easily take that back. It looks like the Soviets are going to be attacking West Russia and committing their tank yet again. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and build 4 infantry again. Instead of tanks, I'm just going to build aircraft. So here, I'll just go ahead and take this just for fun. These guys can go ahead and attack here. We should be fine there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're kind of infantry starved, though. We are a little bit infantry starved. I gotta go into Middle East. Looks like they didn't attack my C-Zone 11 sub. I'm just gonna keep them here, I guess. Here, 1, 2. Yeah, just keep them just out of range. And we attack. 3, 4, 5. Let's keep them all here. And we continue to move forward. Alright, we'll go ahead and build a... we can build a bomber now. 3 infantry and a bomber. And now, kind of are getting a little bit overwhelmed since we don't have that much infantry, so I'm not going to do any attacks. Actually, I will do attack. I'll do this 3 infantry battle here. 3 infantry battle plus 1,000,000 fighters. We'll attack that. You can also attack the Caucasus, actually. I think I will do that as well here. 1 guy there. 3 guys there. I'll do, like, say, 2 planes, 3 planes, 2 guys, 1 guy there. Boom, boom, boom. I'll try to trade these guys off. Alright, West Russia, we only lose 1. Caucasus, we lose 1, but nobody is left. This tank, I'll move him back there. Move these guys back here. Get ready to re-attack the Middle East next turn. So these guys back. And we'll continue to reinforce. Continue to reinforce. Yeah, I'll keep that guy there for now. Keep him there. I could also put him in North Africa, which would be a little bit interesting, but... No, I think... I should keep him in Germany, because I am building a bomber this turn. So... Yeah, the Allies could send in like a plane, perhaps just 1v1 my bomber. Don't want that happening. So we're going to do that. And we're going to build all of these guys. Alright, we're just going to continue to max out our hit points here. Let's build 4 infantry. And then we can now attack both of these areas. 2, probably 1, 2 up there. Attack that as well as... Okay, so they're slightly moving forward on us. Yes. Yes, 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 indeed. I'll do that battle. We'll do those battles. Take a casualty. We do take Stalingrad, though. So I'm going to actually put all these guys here. Except for the bomber. The bomber could go C-Zone... No, not this C-Zone, the Germany. And then these guys can move up to West Russia. And now we have the stack in West Russia. So, yeah. Pretty much is not looking good for them. Then we just build more infantry. Now, if the Russians don't take the Caucasus back, then I'll be able to make even more infantry. Looks like Japan's just going to straight up defend me in Caucasus, so it's going to be impossible to take me on. So yeah, we're just going to build more and more infantry and just overwhelm all of them. I'll go ahead and actually attack... I'm going to attack Middle East instead. Take that away from the British. And I send 2 fighters down there. Yeah, it's... yeah, we'll just do those 2 battles. Boom. And boom. Send these guys all into the Caucasus because I want to try to hold this for as long as possible. And I'm going to put these guys straight up into West Russia. And these guys can go ahead and, I think we'll go ahead and start making a little bit of a defense here. A little bit of a defense with even more bombers to threaten their navy. Build even more guys. So now, since we have the Caucasus, now it's kind of like, now we could build 6 guys per turn, which is quite insane. We do lose the Middle East, though. No, we do hold the Middle East, but yeah. Gonna just build 6 more guys, and then I'll put 1 guy here. 1 guy there. We could actually take Szechuan as well. Actually, let's just straight up take Soviet Union. Send everybody over there now. These guys can go ahead and attack Russia. Boom. And there goes the Soviets. Next, we're going to start mobilizing all of our guys back to Germany. And to try to now defend against the Allies. Put 1 guy here, 1 guy there. These guys will move over this way. Alright, I'll place some guys there, some guys there. Now we have 35 production now. Taking on the Soviet Union, taking their capital in this game technically isn't a win in the out-of-box version. You have to technically take the United Kingdom or the USA because I guess the Soviet Union pretty much falls immediately in this game. Alright, next we'll build 2 infantry into the Caucasus, and then I'm going to go ahead and actually build an aircraft carrier, a destroyer, and another destroyer. I'm going to build a battleship. Build a battleship. It's a little bit better than 2 destroyers. Click done. Go ahead and put these guys here, here. We attack here. And we also attack here. Then we attack here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think it's straight up land right back. I'll just do that battle there. Okay. Do that battle there. Middle East. Urals. These guys go here, 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 and here. Click done. I will end the movement phase because I'm building a navy. These guys go into Caucasus. Now we are preparing to take on London or the USA. All right, so now it looks like South Africa has been taken from us. Go ahead and build 2 of these guys here, and I'll build 2 transports. And we'll go ahead and attack northwestern China. 2, 1, 2. Actually, send 1 guy here to Manchuria. Give that to the Japanese, and then we'll attack that. Then we'll attack that. This bomber can, in fact, reach all the way over there. I might as well attack that area. So this guy's slowly down that way. This guy could go into the Caucasus. And, yep, into these battles. Northwestern China is gone. These guys are gone. And, yeah, they're all gone. Double transport. And more infantry into the Caucasus. Allies are going to be taking on Middle East again. Looks like they're going to be attacking Anglo-Egypt, Sudan with a tank, but they also will unfortunately lose. I'll go ahead and actually build a destroyer. I don't like that submarine just kind of lurking there around my fleet. Actually, no, we'll build that. I'll build a destroyer. Build a destroyer and extra infantry. Alright, next I'll just slowly bring this guy down to 3. Actually bring in 5. They can't really do anything about that. can they? Send a bomber. Boom, send a bomber. Send the tanks, send these guys, send the tanks. Let's just take this area for fun. And yeah, we're taking over the Middle East. This guy's gonna go here eventually. And yeah, attack Middle East here, attack Southeast Asia. This guy goes there. This guy also will go into the Caucasus. Actually, there kind of is really no point to keep these guys here. Might as well bring them back over to Western Europe if possible. Let's go move 2 movement. And looks like they can actually land in France, but it isn't enough. It isn't enough to hold it. All right, so now go ahead and build more stuff there. I think we're kind of good over here, but I'll go ahead and build an extra 2 infantry there. Another infantry in Germany. And so now we're applying a ton of pressure onto London itself. I think we could actually straight up take it, but no, I don't think we're going to be able to take it, at least for right now. Looks like the US is going to be pushing us into Africa, so I'm going to have to send in more troops down into that area. Maybe get 3 infantry. The next, I think we invade the USA, or not. Or do we? I think we get at least 1 more carrier, and then I think we should have just enough Navy to start sending them over to the US. Next move, we'll go ahead and attack India, take over India for ourselves, send these guys this way, send these guys this way, just send these guys down here. And I can't really stack Anglo-Egypt, Sudan. Actually, I couldn't fact stack Anglo-Egypt, Sudan. What am I talking about? So I could send in... They could send in 6 guys plus 1, 2, 3. They could send the bomber as well. I guess I could just straight up send all these guys there. All these fighters. Help defend that location. Yeah, we're taking India. And that should be it. Non-combat. We did all the non-combat moves. Gonna build some more infantry there. I'll build an infantry here as well. And another aircraft carrier. Right on to the UK. And the USA. Alright, so right now we'll be able to start pushing. I send these fighters back into that fleet. So yeah, now I can actually send people over to the United States. That's what we're going to do. And in the meantime, we could get a couple more fighters, I think. A couple more fighters. A couple more fighters and an infantry. So I'll do 2 here, 2 here. 1, 2. Actually, no, I wanted to attack. I'll try to take that money island first. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I guess I won't be able to regroup just yet. I just want to send in 1. I'll send in 1 plus all of these guys, and these guys could go ahead and regroup to wherever else we're trying to go to. So we could go to Greenland. Yeah, I'll go ahead and invade Greenland right now. Drop them off there. These guys can go ahead, join the fleet, join the squad. Here, let's just send them into Egypt. Send everybody into Egypt. Yeah, that bomber can't get destroyed just yet. Go there. Non-combat, bring this guy right back. That's going to be it. Build even more guys. Now the eastern US is being threatened. Alright. Guess we could land in eastern Canada. We'll have 6 infantry in eastern Canada. But... Build 2 infantry. I'll build an aircraft carrier. I think that, oh, dang, they have 6 fighters. I'll build, because we build fighters. Let's build even more fighters. German combat move. Well, if I put these guys in Eastern Canada, they're probably going to die. Probably. But I think I'm going to just send them anyway. We'll go ahead and send them to Eastern Canada anyway. Next, we'll do these random battles down here. These guys have been encircled, so they're going to die. These guys are also going to die. And yep, that is going to be it. These guys are going to Greenland. These guys could also go into Greenland. This guy could go into Western Europe. These guys could go into Anglo-Egypt, Sudan. Alright, take over the French. Right, non-combat. I'll bring this guy here. He isn't really needed in Africa anymore. Alright, I'll click done. I'll just build even more fighters here. Let's see if the US takes on my fleet. I have 4 fighters. He has... Alright, so they're just going to kind of chill there for now. And they're not going to actually take Eastern Canada. At least for right now. So I could go ahead and get some more units to resupply. I'll go ahead and get 2 aircraft carriers. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get 2 aircraft carriers, and that should be it. Right, non-combat. I'll just bring these guys back here. Get ready to pick up these guys. These guys can move over this way because they're going to die. These guys, 3, 4, just get them ready to attack the last of the resistance forces here. I will go ahead and combine all my fighters together for even more of the Navy. This sub could take out both my aircraft carriers, but that's fine. He's not going to go for that. This tank could also move this way. Okay. 2 carriers, which planes can land. Yes, I will end the movement phase. Even more naval defense. Alright, so looks like we could take Alaska, at least. We could take Alaska. I'll go ahead and get some more infantry, I'd say. Infantry and tanks. We get ready to send them over there. So I put them here. Can the US attack me? I feel like they can. I'll build more planes. Build more planes, get more naval defense. Alright, combat move. We'll go ahead and send these guys up here. Send those guys up here, and I'll send these guys up there. Also do this battle. Send these guys to Alaska. These guys get to crush the rest of these guys. Yeah, I might as well send these guys up here into North Africa. I'm going to send the African troops over into the USA now. So do that. Okay, back into Greenland we go. That's fine. Territory isn't really worth anything. Click done. We built 3 more fighters. They're going to be taking back Eastern Europe. And they're going to back out of Western United States. I could go ahead and bring these guys back. Looks like we're going to be... Looks like Japan's going to be attacking the Western U.S. pretty soon with their transport. Starting, man in the high castle. Okay. We'll go ahead, just get... So our fleet is quite intimidating. Quite intimidating. I think that should just be enough. Alright. But if I build transports here, then the UK is gonna do stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna build more fighters. And let's see, we can move these guys to... Could do this battle. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say we take over Brazil next as well. Actually, these guys could pick up these guys soon and attack Brazil. I'd say we keep one guy. Keep one guy here. Send the 4 guys this way. Send the bombers in. And this guy can't actually go anywhere. These 8 fighters can also attack there. So that should be good. Attack them all there. Let's go back. These guys could go into Greenland. This guy in Greenland can go into Western Canada. These guys could also go into Western Canada. And these guys can go over to North Africa. So we'll bring that tank into North Africa. And we build more fighters. More and more fighters. Looks like they're going to try to defend their fleet, but it looks like they moved out now, so that's pretty good for us. So I'd say now we can actually build 2 more aircraft carriers. 2 more aircraft carriers, a destroyer. 2 more aircraft carriers, yeah, and a destroyer. That should be just enough to deter that fleet. Actually, I think it's a little bit more than enough. No, we'll build that many. 1, 2, 1, 2. Send this guy into attacking... Could attack Sea Zone 12. Attack Sea Zone 12. Drop it off in Panama Canal so the Allies can't actually hit us. That could be interesting. We attack here. Drop this guy into Panama Canal. Take out some of their navy. Over here... This could be interesting battle. Oh wait, I can actually straight up take the Western U.S. Alright, what am I missing? I'll just do that battle then. Alright. 4, yeah. We will take the Western U.S. Let's complete Sea Zone battle first. Tank 1 on the battleship. Alright, there we go. This guy will go... they can't reach my bomber there in that position. I'll go ahead and put all my stuff there. This guy go into North Africa. I guess all these guys could just stay there. It's being ready to be picked up. I'll start building another fleet with some more transports. Keep moving. Keep moving? Yeah, keep moving. This guy needs to drop somewhere. I'll put him there. Now we're done. Yes. Now am finished. Start building another navy with some more transports to send over to the US or maybe the UK. UK is pretty heavily fortified. I don't think I have to. Yeah. The more transports I make, that's kind of like more money wasted. I think it's better to go for the US here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are kind of encircled, but that should be fine. I'll get 2 transports plus... maybe 4 transports. 4 transports, maybe a tank. We bring a tank over with us. I'll get 4 transports. 4 transports. Now, go ahead, take this guy. Send him down over here to Brazil. Take over Brazil, send these guys over here just for a little bit. There we go. Next turn. Alright, so we're going to be shipping some more guys off. I think I'll get ready to resupply them soon. I might as well just get some more tanks. Actually, I'll get 4 guys. I'll get a fighter. Maybe I'll get 6 more infantry. Okay. Okay. So I'll go here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll have these guys, and I'll put them. So put them all in Gibraltar. Take over Gibraltar. Let's keep 1 guy. And then these guys can move up as well, right up to there. I'll go ahead and probably reposition these guys over here also. Probably should have took the guy from Brazil, actually. That's fine. We'll go ahead and just continue the game. So we are here. I could also put this guy in this aircraft carrier, help the Japanese a little bit. These guys could go. I guess they're kind of safe for now. Yep, they're kind of chilling. Let's build more guys. More and more units. Looks like the Allies might actually, looks like they're going to take back India. Alright. So I think this may be the last, or second to last turn. So now I'm just going to build from right here 2 bombers. I'm going to build 2 bombers. And I'm going to move all of my Navy into this sea zone. Right here. These guys are going to be loaded up. I can only load up 1 guy. I'll load up these 5 guys. I should load them up next turn. These guys here. Actually, undo all the moves. So actually, that's a bit unfortunate. I actually didn't unload all of these guys. No, that's actually fine. That actually doesn't matter. It actually literally doesn't matter. Move these guys here. 4 should have enough. I'll have 6 plus. I'll bring 2 more. So that could be a max transport load. These guys over. Actually, I only need 1 guy. Keep 3 on Germany. I got 1 guy in Brazil. I think I can go over these guys. I guess I could go ahead and try to help out the other guys over here. I'm going to put all my Air Force into Western Europe. I'm going to try to take on Winston Churchill this next turn. We're going to click done. Non-combat moves, we've already done those, and I'll build 2 bombers now. So now, Eastern US is being attacked, as well as the United Kingdom. They're both being attacked, and I don't think they could defend both reasonably. Alright, so maybe they can actually. But we're going to go ahead and try to attack London here. So go ahead and attack London. I think it's going to be pretty... I think it's going to be brutal. But we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. I'm going to build a bunch of infantry in case if this goes incredibly wrong. And we'll load up everyone. And now, send them all up 1 space here. And I will go ahead and load 1 more guy on. I'll go ahead and launch all of them into London. So now, this should be everything. Because I probably should have brung these guys over. I'll send them into the next wave. All right, London, Took 11 casualties, that's fine, we'll keep going. We took 8 casualties. I want to keep one of my tanks alive to take the territory. And yeah, there we go. London in flames. London is in flames. So now, that should be officially the end of the game. We could also go for the US capital, but honestly, that's going to be taking a long time. I think at this point, it is kind of over. Our German Empire has pretty much taken over the entire world, so that is, I'm going to call it there. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to call it right there. That should be pretty much world domination. I mean, we could definitely go for the US here, but it's going to be taking a little bit of time. We could do the high castle. Japan takes the western US, I take the eastern US, but there's kind of no point at this point. They might as well just surrender because look at this. I have all of Africa, well, almost all of Africa now, since the Americans just sent in some random troops in, as well as the entirety of the Soviet Union. We also have India and China. We have China. Japan doesn't have China. Japan pretty much has nothing. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys, I guess, maybe learned something. Germany is really very easy to play. It's go ahead and focus the Soviet Union. You should pretty much dominate them every single time, unless obviously the Soviet Union is actually good at the game. But yeah, so really focus Africa. Take out the UK's holdings here and the Soviet Union. Then you're pretty much all set in this game. But yeah, see you guys in the next video.